Somebody sleeping in my bed. Baby, yeah.
Why is that the song that you're starting with?
Somebody's
Why?
A couple of reasons. That's on my mind today.
That someone is sleeping in your bed?
No, I don't think anyone's sleeping in my bed. I slept in my bed last night. You wasn't there with anybody.
The kids were in your bed before you got in there.
Them little bastards was what?
I actually went and got them.
See, I knew it felt a little weird when I got into that bed last night,
I went
man.
and got them myself. They were halfway asleep.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
Were you lonely?
Yeah, I was lonely, and we don't see them enough.
We see them all the time.
No, but we don't have enough time with them because when we are home, they do therapy until like 5:30, and then by that time they got to eat dinner. So I'm in there cooking dinner and all that stuff, and then they kind of just go. They get their time to like do something. They go play upstairs, and I don't really get to like sit down and watch something with them or cuddle or.
They don't want to cuddle. They are at the age where cuddling is whack.
Not Caleb.
Yeah,
actually,
Caleb
last
too.
night it was Cameron. Cameron wanted to cuddle.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to talk to him about that.
No, he wanted to like, he was being a mama's boy last night.
Really?
So, yeah, he was being, when he's like that, like he's so sweet. When he's sweet, he is the sweetest, like, but when he's not, then he's him.
He's a sour, what is it called? Sour Patch
Yeah,
Kid?
but he was being sweet. And I'm like, I never really get to do this because they're always busy. And then we're busy when we're gone, but when we're home, it's like not that much time.
We are a family of busy people.
Yeah, but
that's wild.
I like being able to like chill with my baby.
We got to take a family vacation.
I've been saying that.
When I think about it, what vacations are really for, like we have to take a family vacation at some point.
Been saying that.
It's just so many kids. That's a lot of fucking money.
It's a lot of money.
And I don't want to do camping.
Who said that? I didn't know that was an option.
Oh.
Fuck no, we not doing that.
You wouldn't go camping with me?
No,
you wouldn't let me be your fearless leader in the woods?
No, baby. You don't even want to mow the grass. Why do you think I want you out here leading me through the woods? No.
I'll be a crazy leader in the woods.
I know, crazy, operative word.
No, like, listen, okay. If I was the leader in the woods, first and foremost, I'd make sure everybody had their backpack packed.
Oh my God, I'm losing energy already.
What you mean?
I'm just tired.
Nah, and then, I would research trees and berries to know which ones you can eat. I would do all of that.
That's okay.
And if a bear was coming, I would go.
No, you won't. You can get Caleb to do that. He do that on a regular basis. He'd be like, "Mommy, roar!" I'm like, "Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, that's so crazy what you did."
Oh man. But yeah, I was singing, sleeping in my bed, because it was on my head. But also the question of the day. My gosh, I can't wait to get to that.
I'm scared of it. When you put it up there, I was like, "Man, this might be okay." And then I saw like almost 2,000 answers.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Somebody actually gave it to me too. Somebody hit me up in a DM, was like, yo.
Use this.
This would be a great question. I was like, okay, fine.
And people, y'all got some stories.
Yeah. Like, y'all
I think I got a story. I got a couple.
I don't.
Stories. You don't?
No.
Yeah, mine's not. I mean, it's not a crazy. I don't have nothing crazy, but I mean, I have a story.
Okay, well, we'll get to that a little later. It's J-Rod. What the hell just happened here?
Shit.
The fuck?
Wait.
My gosh.
If you listen, you probably think something wrong with you. I was literally mid yawn. I didn't know you was gonna start that quick. I thought you had something else to say. Wait, do it again.
I don't know if I want to do it again now.
No, well, we have to. Okay, just do it again.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we, the podcast, the fastest growing podcast in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Hey, we're going to be in Raleigh next month?
No, December.
We're going to be in Raleigh. Good night. Those tickets are on sale, though. If you've not bought those tickets, get those tickets. They're on sale right now.
Why are you so tired? I should be the tired one.
Because I've been, when you are going through emotional things, like it affects your body. My body is tired. I'm trying to get out of that. That's why I have an energy drink.
You need some cocaine, dog.
You gotta stop saying that.
No, I'm just saying, like a little bump.
How many minutes are we in? 5? Can you say this on YouTube? Because like
what? That you need cocaine?
5 minutes in, yeah.
You're right.
You gotta chill out.
I might have to talk to them about this episode, but it's
Okay, all right. Well, we're not just on YouTube, though. I just want to throw that out for the people that are on YouTube and don't realize that you can actually listen to the podcast. Yeah. But go ahead.
But nah, like you need something for your energy, like something to boost it up. I've been drinking water this week.
I need to buy one of those little gallon things. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to drink water though. And I need like the B complex vitamins. I have B12, but I don't know how much that's working, to be honest with you.
You know what?
And I got to get some new multis.
I think B12 works, but I think the shots work better.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Like that goes straight into your bloodstream.
Bang. Yeah.
You like the Flash out here.
I gotta do something like that.
People used to do that for weight loss before Ozempic.
What, B12?
Yeah, B12 shots.
Why?
I guess it helps you lose weight.
I don't
because of the energy it gives you or something like that.
Okay.
I don't know the science.
No, I get it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing, but
hell yeah. I was thinking about it. Like any way there is to lose weight, I've thought about it at least twice. Like I'm still trying to figure out if diabetes is worth it.
What?
To get the Ozempic. Because I know my doctor's not going to give me the Ozempic if I don't have diabetes.
No, I think they can get it without that, baby.
Nah, you can't.
Damn it. All these people that's taking it, I don't think they have diabetes.
They don't, but they're also like in LA where doctors don't care.
I think you just have to talk to your doctor about it.
My doctor didn't even want to give me medicine that I actually needed.
Well, you need a new doctor. That's a whole different discussion. Your doctor is a piece of shit.
But I'm like, maybe if I actually have the issue that he'll give me the medicine.
He might not, though, because he might think you're abusing that, too.
He might.
Yeah, because everybody using it now. I've been telling you need a new doctor. Your doctor's trash.
Hell yeah, but I wanted that. I really want the Ozempic.
Okay.
My man's got diabetes, and I was thinking about taking his.
Okay.
Like just a couple of shots, see what happened.
You gotta stop.
What? He wouldn't miss it.
You can, but they're also like a thing because you lose weight so fast, you get like Ozempic face.
I heard Ozempic neck and all of that stuff. Yeah. Nah, I don't care about that.
That's ugly.
Nah, I'll do X.
What the fuck did you just do?
That's why.
If y'all listen on audio, he doing twirls.
That's why
he doing neck twirls.
That's my exercise so right there. You can
tighten your chin.
Yeah, exactly. You already know what it is.
No, I'm not doing that.
What you mean?
And I apologize. I don't mean to say it's ugly. I know there's a lot of people that have like gastric and stuff and they lose weight. But like with the you can choose to with Ozempic to like just not take that.
Nah, I don't want to choose that. I choose to take it.
Or exercise.
I choose that too, but Okay. Why not get a little boost?
Oh my
you know what I mean? Ain't nobody ever hurt from getting a running start.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
This is a great question because we've been gone for 2 weeks. How was your week?
Wow, man. I don't know.
Where do you want to begin?
I don't know what happened before Vegas. So
you don't know what happened before Vegas?
Do we have anything before Vegas?
Yes.
What?
We were in Minnesota.
Oh, we were in Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota, baby.
Yo, first of all, I'm sorry. I apologize to anybody that's in Minnesota that has family in Minnesota. I didn't know what to expect out of Minnesota.
And there was a reason for that. When we left to go to Minnesota, they told us we had like 50 tickets sold. And we're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
This is going to be terrible. They don't want to see us out here. It's just bad. And then we got to Minnesota.
And it was packed in that bitch.
Yo.
And again, I don't know anybody from Minnesota. I don't know nothing about Minnesota. I don't know anything. So I didn't know what to expect. So we just went in there with like, okay, we going, da, da, da. Like I really didn't even get to go on Mall of America like that. But I think we did a little bit last time we went. Mm-hmm. Did not get to go to Paisley Park. People been asking. Did not get to go because we bought tickets the day of because we had a funeral to go to the day before.
Yeah.
So we showed up and that was the show. So we get there and y'all show like
I'm sorry. You reminded me of something before you even continue.
What?
Well, I'll do it during my viewpoint of the week.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I had no idea that y'all had that much energy. Like I just didn't know what the energy was getting there. Like I had no idea.
She put y'all in her top 5.
There's
I 10
did.
in the top 5.
It's at least 8, but y'all in it. Y'all in it. I think now that's just the name of my top cities. I don't think it's the actual number. I think I'm just calling it my top 5. But y'all in there. Like, but one thing did happen at the show that has never happened at the show before. We played a game. And this pair of people that was playing the game fell off the stage.
Oh yeah, she was in it though.
Yeah, she was super dedicated to the game.
And wild note, somebody laughed at her because that was his ex.
I did not know that.
Yes. How
did you find that out?
They hit us up.
Oh shit!
They was like, "That's my ex." The girl that fell off the stage, that's my ex.
Oh,
or maybe it was a girl that hit me up. Her ex, the girl that fell off the stage, her ex hit us up.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, she was okay because she kept going with the game.
I didn't know what to do at that point. I was like, oh my gosh.
I didn't either. I was like, this is why we should sign waivers. This is what the fuck is wrong. Like, the comedy club gonna be mad at us because we did this shit. Because she was having a good time. She was a little drunk. She was having a good time.
Yeah.
But she fell right off that stage.
Yeah, bro.
But we met it was like a whole family. Like the lady and her sons and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
and I mean, we had so much fucking fun. Like, shout out to y'all in Minnesota. I don't know if there are comics listening. If you ever get a chance to go to Minnesota for comedy, do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Had a great time.
Great, amazing crowd.
Yeah.
And we have to come back. Like, we just have to come back. The club was amazing, all that.
Yeah, definitely coming back. Coming back.
I know we're talking about Chill Week, but it's going to be a long week session, so I'm going to say this before.
It's fine. Go ahead.
We went to the funeral.
Oh, that.
Went to a funeral of...
No, the funeral was not funny.
No,
it was not the
people
funeral.
dead, not funny.
It's not funny.
No,
it's not.
But the funeral happenings.
Yeah.
First thing I got to say about funerals, it was a white funeral. First thing, didn't expect it to go as long as it did.
I was shocked.
I thought we was going to be in and out.
A
couple of Hail Marys and peace.
I don't know enough. I haven't been to white funerals. I think that might have been my first one.
That was my first one. I don't know a lot of white people, so.
I mean, I do. I just don't. Whatever.
That died at least.
It's fine. All right. There it is. Okay, cool. This was actually our former chorus teacher in high school that we both had, but we were not in the class at the same time.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Which is, odd.
Yeah, we've been connected. Me and Kristen have been connected for years before we even met.
It's weird as fuck.
But no, so me and Kristen, we get there. We're a little late. We're about 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
We get in, and the first thing we see,
it started on time.
Though it did start on time. Listen, y'all know how to do that.
That did happen. But
white people, we need y'all punctuality.
Hell yeah. Some people. No, I can't speak for all black folks. Some black folks are very on time.
Like me.
But I'm talking about the events. It's the events that don't start on time. Yeah. So it's the funerals and the weddings that don't start on birthday parties.
This is true.
That's what it is.
Don't start on time at all.
Collectively.
But we got out the car and we was like, yo, are we overdressed? Because this girl that we know was walking into the funeral in some, what was she wearing? House pants?
She had on like sweatpants and flip flops, or some casual pants and flip flops.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't.
Like he got on a suit. You know, like a suit jacket or some shit. I had heels on. I don't never wear heels.
And this is our first white people funeral. So we was just like, oh shit, I guess they just say, fuck it. Yeah. Come as you are.
Yeah, but when we got inside, more people were dressed. They were dressed.
It was just her. Also, I have to stop calling people racist. Because at the end of the day, people just old and don't really understand. You tell the story better.
So we're in line, and I'm talking.
This is at the funeral.
At the repast.
Well, at the funeral, we gotta tell them what happened at the funeral.
At the funeral, there were two friends of ours that we went to school with. One of them, Giselle, I'll just say his name, Giselle Mumford. He's in Voices of Fire, actually, but he tours and sings.
Congratulations on the Grammy nomination.
Hey, Joy got, of course they did. I said, y'all better win. But so he goes up and he says his words and he sings a song out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Which
is Giselle.
Yeah.
That's just who he is.
So he sings a song. Then another one of our friends that looks completely different from Giselle.
Dark skin,
they just both
short,
have hair, and Giselle's like he's a little taller, like
slender,
whatever. But they both have hair. That's it. So he goes up. The second one goes up, says some words, sits down. We get to the repast. I'm standing in line with another one of our friends. Me and her talking, chilling. Behind us is Giselle and our other friend, and then one of our teacher's friends comes up to them as a group. And looks at Nate, who is the other friend. Looks at him and goes, you did, when you just started singing, like you just lit up the room. You did amazing. Like I didn't know what else to do. Like, and invited him to come sing in the choir when it wasn't him that was singing.
Because, he was dark skinned, short. And the one that was singing was standing right there, but I guess she got her blacks mixed up.
And I've only seen this in my dreams or on TV where they're like, white people think that we all look like. Because I feel like if anything, like it's so many different varieties of people with I don't understand. So she just talked to him with a straight face, and they're both not acknowledged. They're not saying anything. They're just like, yeah, thank you so much. And I could not keep myself together.
I so wish I was over there because I would have egged it on.
I had to walk away because neither one of them was like, oh no, it was him. They were just like, yes, yes, yes. And I'm crying. I was like, man, this is great.
Yeah, listen,
it wasn't but a couple of us there. It won't, but maybe like 5 of us.
I thought it'd be real easy because we was all different shades.
Yeah, it might have been all different types of people. Yeah. Like it was like 5 or 6 black folks there.
Yeah, man.
And nope. Mixed
them up.
That junk was hilarious.
And she was so sincere from what I hear.
And that's why we couldn't like break her heart and be like, no. Everybody was just like, yes, thank you so much. That's beautiful.
I'm surprised Giselle didn't say, oh my gosh, Nate, you should sing something right now. He's a jerk. He's a jerk and he would do that.
Nate would have sang
Nate would have sang something right there. He would have like, oh, this is my chance. Let me do it.
But he would have sounded great. It's fine. That's what would have really fucked him up. that they both could sing. What the fuck? You'd be like, oh, I knew it was you.
No, it wouldn't have fucked him up because like, oh, this had to be him.
No, it was. I knew I was right. That would have been hilarious. Damn it! I wish I would have thought of that. I'd be like, no, Nate, go ahead and say something.
But yeah, great funeral though. Great funeral.
If you could say great funeral,
you can't say great funeral.
I don't know.
It was a great.
It was a great tribute to our old teacher.
Yes,
like her husband was there, and before he got up to talk, he switched out his suit jacket for like the chorus jacket from the high school.
As soon as he did that, me and my friend started crying. Me and her was just. Crying.
And his spirit was so he knew what he was there for. He knew students were there. Like he had it was beautiful. Her son was there. Like it was good.
I cried so much during the funeral.
It was I got a little emotional, but I don't know.
Not a little. Listen, the girl who came in sweats had mad tissues. At least she was prepared.
She handed them out to all of us.
All I know is I just keep getting tissues passed to me.
Yeah,
because these tears are just streaming.
No, it was because it was really, really good.
It really was.
And just the fact that we had the connection, that we were both in the same class and we both had the same experience with her. I thought that said a lot about her.
Yeah, so, definitely.
Rest in peace to Miss Wilkes.
Yeah.
So anyway, we
did the funeral. We did the funeral. We did
Minnesota.
And then
we had a good time in Minnesota.
For what, 2 days?
A day and a half.
Day and a half.
And then I talked about this before. My Mother's Day gift was Vegas, was going to see Usher. So it was finally time to cash in my trip. I don't think I've ever been on an actual vacation as an adult. And I think I mentioned that. I don't think I've ever done like something where it's like, this isn't for family, this isn't for work. Like you're just going and having a good time somewhere.
Right.
Like I've been doing comedy for about 13 years. I've been a mom since I was 21. Like I've been
busy.
I've been busy. So I haven't really had a chance to like do it. And then we didn't have a honeymoon.
Right.
So, and I'd never been to Vegas. So we went to Vegas And the day we got there was the day of the Usher show. And I thought I was gonna be tired. Like, you know, we on a different time. Like it's East Coast time to whatever, West Coast time. I thought we was gonna be tired. I didn't know. So we getting ready, and I'm trying to think. We had a really good room. We stayed at Bellagio. Got ready, went to the concert, and first of all, I knew the seats were good, but I didn't know how good the seats were.
Yeah, me too. Because now, mind you, when we purchased the tickets, because me and Alex, our host that comes out for all the live shows, if you haven't been to a live show, get your tickets now at andthenwehavesex.com. No, but me and Alex, we both decided that we were going to get tickets for our ladies to go see Usher. And when we purchased the tickets, we knew that they were close. But when we actually got to the venue and seeing how close, it was like, yo, did we rob somebody?
Yo, I thought,
are we in the wrong seats?
I wanted to be like, how much fucking money did y'all spend on these tickets?
It was a lot.
We was like maybe 3 rows away from the stage. Like
rows.
we were. That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Let me just say, I have not been to see Beyonce, because I know a lot of people are that's gonna be the argument for this.
Right.
This is the best live show I've ever seen in my life.
And I'm with you.
It was, first of all, I love Usher anyway. Like, his voice sounds like the record live. He does everything.
His voice sounds like the record live, but he's a great live singer because he knows when to pull back.
Yeah.
I will say that. He knows when not to sing. He doesn't sing all the songs. He doesn't do all the riffs. He doesn't do all the high notes. He comes in and out when he knows it's a
But I'm saying because he knows how to do that. When he does sing, he sounds amazing.
Right.
But he does do a lot of singing. Let's not take that from him. He does a lot of fucking singing. But everything from the dancers to the band to the dancers, the strippers hanging from the.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, talent. You hear me? Just
oh my gosh. Yo, there's this one part, and I don't want to take anything away from the show if you're going to go see it. But there was this one part where the stripper did this trick where she was holding another stripper by her legs.
Yeah.
Like literally the girl was dangling by her legs.
Yeah.
And spinning in a circle. Mm-hmm. And I said, my God, I hate strippers, but I love this.
I don't remember seeing like a floor mat or no shit like that.
It wasn't.
They was out here just doing reckless shit.
Yo, and you could tell, like a real stripper that could do tricks, they always got that I'm about to jump rope.
Oh my
look.
God, I hope nobody can see this.
No, like they because they look ready to jump on the pole.
I don't want y'all to see what he doing. Please don't.
And that's what the girl with the fat ass doing. She was just,
why you act like they jump double dutching?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they got that spirit.
Yeah.
And just jumping, they would just attack the pole and climb up it and do a trick. No. And I was like, wow.
It was just correct. I mean, the stamina, the leg power.
My gosh.
I mean, if y'all want to act like they not athletes, that's on y'all. But no, they athletes.
Strippers need to be in the Olympics.
Honestly. They don't have pole dancing in the Olympics?
No, but they should.
Oh, they really should.
Like,
pole dancing
it's an Olympic sport.
It's a crazy art.
Hell yeah, man.
But
I had a dream that somebody
I'm scared.
I had a dream last night that I was learning how to do the pole dancing, and I had so much fun.
Why did you have that dream?
I have no idea.
That's so wild.
I didn't even see strippers last night.
Was I there?
No.
It was just you on the pole.
It was just me and a trainer.
Yo, your dreams are wild. It's that sleep apnea machine. It's that sleep apnea machine. I promise you.
It puts me in a deep sleep, and I go to the deep parts of my brain. So I guess
you do got great legs, though. I tell you that all the time.
I would kill it.
Your calf muscles
and my thighs. I would kill being a stripper on a pole.
Oh, okay.
Pause.
So anyway, so yeah, the show was amazing. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Then we went to after party. And we met up with Skills, with Mad Skills there. Shout out to him, VA. He was DJing the after party. And we came in there, and we're with Alex Babbitt again, our host or whatever. And Alex got a lot of energy. And he like kind of checked this dude on the dance floor, and they start battling in the middle of the dance floor.
He didn't. No. See,
he didn't know.
He didn't check him.
He didn't. The dude checked him.
Literally, Alex does a quick 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2.
You know what I mean? And walked off the stage because originally Alex was trying to get me to dance.
Alex has a lot of energy.
Right.
He dances all the time. He wants to be an R&B dude.
He does. And after seeing Usher, he was in his element.
Yeah.
So Alex is trying to get me to dance, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to dance. So he does this 1 2 1 2, and he walks away to let me come into the middle of the floor. Before I can even decide whether I'm going to come in the middle of the floor or not, this other guy walks and bumps Alex. Not in we got beef, like, you ready to get served.
You got
exactly.
served. You about to get served.
Exactly.
Pinpoint that, bookmark that.
So Alex looks and laughs, and Alex like, go ahead. And dude went off. Like, I never seen somebody sweat immediately when they saw dancing.
Yo, I mean.
But this dude started.
And he was dressed like he had been practicing all night.
Oh, yeah. This was his plan.
He was dressed to me like he come in there after hours and he just be practicing. And then when everybody came in, he come out the shadows and he just like, it's my time. And then he just go off. Like he had been working the entire weekend to make sure that he did this.
Wild, man. And then after that must have made Kristen horny because she tried to fuck me inside of this place.
You told me I'm not spontaneous, and it was dark, and I was like, let's go into a restroom. And somebody was in there. And I was like, I guess we not
we
fucking.
literally went to the restroom ready to fuck inside of this venue. Sorry, Skills.
It's
because we got caught like, we here with Skills, man. Fuck. We was ready to use him.
Oh, that's hilarious, yo. Oh my God. But
yeah, man.
We didn't do nothing else that night, right?
No, you went to sleep.
I went to sleep. We came back to the room. I went to sleep, but we had a good time.
Right.
The next day, what was the next day? Hold on. Wait a minute. The next day, what did we do the next day?
Nothing.
Oh, the next day we didn't do shit. We were just what?
No, I take that back. The next day was the wedding.
Okay, the next day was the wedding. We went to a wedding. Our boy Babby got married.
In Vegas, which is super cool.
By a guy named Bruce Wayne, which is crazy. But so we all are there, and then we went to this place, Toca Madera, I believe, to eat afterwards. And there was fire.
Fire-breathing girl.
She wasn't breathing fire. She was just
she swallowed the fire.
She swallowed. She
was breathing.
Whatever. She was walking around the whole bitch doing stuff with fire. So of course, all the curious niggas in the group with us, we in a private room. They was like, "Yo, can you bring her in here to do the fire?"
And she kindly obliged.
Yeah.
Even though she cost $100. Now, if you've been listening to the show long enough, you know I'm cheap. I didn't pay the $100, and I wasn't paying her $100. But she made off because I seen her dance at about 4 of the tables before she came to us. For free. But for the black tables of 100 people, basically, I need 100.
Yeah.
Came in 5 minutes, but the 5 minutes was fire.
They were fire.
No, no pun intended.
She walked around. The thing was, she walked around the restaurant doing it, and then we saw her, and we were in a private room. So I guess to come in the private room and do a private one, she cost money.
Yeah, but she killed that shit.
Yeah, no, she killed it.
She killed it.
Nah, she was super in it.
Yeah,
I am gonna say that she ate the fuck out of that fire.
Yeah, I mean, and during that time. And we'll finish the story on Patreon. During that time, I was receiving a message from a person asking us to hang out that night.
I didn't know he was going to finish the story on Patreon.
Yeah, we're going to finish the story on Patreon.
Okay, we'll finish it.
Unless you wanted to do it here.
No, I mean, we could finish it on Patreon. That's fine. We'll finish it on Patreon.
Yeah, so I'm getting a message as we're sitting there at the table.
That I knew nothing about.
Knew nothing about.
So our night took a turn.
Yeah. About 15 minutes into the conversation.
Are you telling it now? What's happening?
Well, I'm telling part of the story so they can know what to expect. About 15 minutes into the conversation, Kristen looks at our Instagram and she's like, "Who's this?" I was like, "Oh, just, my new friend." Our new friend.
All right. So, okay. So the next day,
after a great night.
The next day,
amazing night.
What the fuck is the next day? Shut up.
The next day was the first birthday party.
Oh, yeah. So the next day, while we're in Vegas, we met up with our boy Jay Farrow. His birthday was that day?
No, his birthday
the
was
next day.
The
One of those days. Apparently, everybody's birthday was around that time. Oh yeah, because also at the Usher concert, Ashanti came out because Usher and Ashanti's birthdays were like a day apart.
Yeah, the 13th and the 14th.
So they were all within the same span of days. It was like mad people that had birthdays.
On the 13th, we met up with Jay again.
Yes,
he was there. He was there for the wedding.
He was there for the wedding,
and then we met up with him again for his birthday party in Vegas.
Him and Who Kid, whose birthday was also it was a lot of birthdays.
Yeah, mad birthdays.
So and then we went to
Cardi B's birthday was around that time.
Yeah,
too.
everybody. I'm telling you, like it was crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, he had a birthday party in a club. It was like their joint birthday party. And that is where I realized that I
am old as fuck.
I
am old as fuck. I'm just finishing it because that's how I felt. Old as fuck.
I don't understand when this happened, to be honest with you. Like
I'm gonna tell you exactly when it happened for me because I know exactly when I realized I was old as fuck. But to just give y'all a quick update, we get to a hotel room. A hotel suite.
Yeah.
We brought up to a hotel suite, and everybody's like, "Yo, we're gonna go to the club." Get to this hotel suite, and it's mad young people, not
underage, like
not
chill
underage,
out, but people. Younger than us,
young, like at least a decade younger than us.
And look, nothing against them. They were the sweetest,
mad cool,
nice, cool,
hell yeah.
But I immediately was like, I don't
have those type of bones.
I don't
anymore.
have that kind of energy anymore.
Done.
Oh no, this is what fucked me up. You can't. We ended up switching hotel rooms that day, and I'm just laying down in a hotel room. He had left. He come back. He was like, "Yeah, so we meeting tonight at 12:15." Who the fuck? Who the fuck meeting at 12:15? Not me. Not 36-year-old Kristen Sivills. No, I'm not. The fuck are you talking about?
AM?
Yeah. What do you mean? I was like, baby, we ain't got it. He was like, I don't really want to go. I was like, but you gotta go.
Gotta go.
It's Jay's birthday. We gotta go. But I'm like, 12. Like, when does the shit start?
Yeah. Yeah.
So mind you, we're meeting around that time, and we're going to a hotel first.
Yeah.
The hotel room was first.
Where the hotel suite was.
Yeah. And then we transferred over to the club.
Right.
And we get like we're in a section and
wait, you
what?
Just take
But I thought it was
down.
my what?
Slow down.
Okay.
You gotta
Is it my okay.
It is. Right. I'm just saying you gotta give more detail into this whole thing.
No, it was
so we're in the suite.
Okay.
In the suite. Alex and I are
playing pool.
By this time, I've hit the blunt like 2 or 3 times.
And he hasn't smoked in a while.
A long time.
Yeah.
And I'm just feeling amazing. And I'm like, yo, this is going to be a great night.
I'm chilling. I'm playing pool. I'm high a little bit.
As soon as I go to hit the pool ball, I hear, time to go. I'm like, what the fuck?
And he's
wait. So we still doing this club thing at 12:15 a.m.
Yep.
Got you.
Yep.
All right.
That's why we left.
So we left. And this is the first thing that got to me. We got to the elevator. Do you remember being in the elevator?
Yep.
And it's like it has to be no exaggeration, 20 of us, and at least 15 people get on the elevator, and us old people are looking at each other like, are we supposed to get on the same elevator? Because I don't know if it's going to carry all of us.
Yeah.
Because we are smart, older individuals. We don't want to get caught up.
Yeah.
But somebody tells us, come on, y'all can fit in here. And I'm high and paranoid the whole time going down this elevator like, this cannot be how I die. This can't be how I die.
And we all was like in a corner. Like we were in our own corner and they were just in the elevator. They was having a good time. They laughing. They taking pictures. They doing all this stuff. And I'm just in the corner like.
We're fearful.
Oh my God. What is happening?
So we get into the car and we go to the club. When we get to the front of the club, it's a long ass line.
Yeah, long as
I'm
fuck.
talking about crazy ass line. And I'm like, okay, we just going straight to the front. We go straight to the front. And then they walk us through this dark tunnel. Mm-hmm. And then we get on this elevator. Mm-hmm. And it goes, and it's just dark blue. And when we get into the club,
It just
opens up and it's massive and it's people everywhere dancing.
Like,
exactly.
Lights everywhere. It looked like a movie.
Yeah, with smoke.
It felt like a movie scene.
I was like, this is kind of, it reminded me of Belly a little bit.
Yeah.
The beginning, not Belly.
Belly. No, it is Belly.
Yeah. A little bit of the beginning of Belly, because we walked in the club like, oh, we killing this shit. It's dark as fuck. And they are walking us through. And we get to the section.
And
I think,
I don't know if it was thought out
at all,
because I think everybody was in the section. Like everyone in the club was in the section,
not just the 20 people we came with.
No, it was more people there. And I said, oh, this is not good.
Don't know where we're going to stand at.
Like, and we literally are fighting to stand in different places because everybody is in there. They having a good time. And I was like, this is why I feel like I'm okay with clubs. Like, I'm not terrible with clubs. Like, I could find a way to enjoy myself in clubs. But this is the reason that I don't like it, because I don't want to go somewhere where I can't move. I can't talk to nobody. I'm just standing there looking like me. And then if you don't drink, like, what else are you gonna fucking do? You're just looking stupid.
So being that she was standing there looking stupid,
oh God,
she decided she wanted to drink.
Oh God.
So she goes and asks me,
oh my God,
can we drink this? And I'm like, I don't know, just get a drink. So what? I don't even know how it went down.
I'm standing there and I see a couple bottles, and then there's the bottle girl in the corner at like a little bar thing, like area. And I look at this other girl that was like in the room with us, and I was like, are those y'all bottles? Shut up. Are those y'all? And she like looks at me, and then she knows what I'm saying. And then she like looks and then like looks away, and then goes back to talking to the dude. And then I'm asking still, because I'm like, maybe she don't know what I'm saying. And then she looks at me again and then just goes back to talking to him. Like she had like, why is she talking to me?
Yeah. And
I was like, I don't understand. But then I ended up getting a drink because I was just like, whatever.
Listen, old people too polite, man. And Kristen was mad.
I was mad because I felt like she had attitude. But his argument to me was, why you don't understand, like, you know, with people with money.
First of all, do not put the aggressive voice on.
People with money.
I wasn't aggressive to you.
People with money, like when you got money, you know how to act in those situations or whatever. You a pretty girl, you just get the drinks. And I'm like, yo, I hate when that's the excuse. It's like, and this isn't the only thing where people are like, you don't have money, so you don't understand. Certain things, I'm just this type of person.
Etiquette. I get you. You got etiquette.
It don't matter how much money I get. It don't matter, like, I'm not going, oh, I'm cute. I don't do none of that shit. I'm just a very polite person, and I like to figure things out.
I get it, but it's almost like, okay, when I go to the court, I know that I can't just jump on it. I just can't jump on the floor to start playing ball. I have to sit and wait my turn. Mm-hmm. That's just proper etiquette as when you're playing basketball on the court.
Okay.
When you're in the club and you're a pretty girl, there aren't really many rules. They're buying bottles for the pretty girls to stay in the section.
I've been in a section before where I had bottles and somebody I didn't know came and drank out of my bottle, and I had an attitude. Because, nigga, who are you?
Yeah, see, but that's the thing. This wasn't a girl section. This was a man's
But
section.
I didn't know, to be honest, we were so crowded, I didn't know what part of the section was. I didn't even know if that was our part of the section. We just got placed in an area with mad people in it. But
I get it.
He just kept telling me, like, if you had money. And I'm like, I have my, but I just never, it don't matter how much money I get. I don't think I'm ever going to be that person that just goes and does things, and because I have money, that's the excuse to behave the way.
You're a pretty girl.
But I don't look into that either. I don't look at stuff like that. I'm just like, me as a person, I'm polite. I want to ask questions. I want to be considerate. I've always been like that. I don't think that's ever going to change. And it's not like I'm young. Like, I'm 36. This is who I'm going to be as a person.
Speaking of 36, so
don't fucking speak of 36 like that.
There were 2 times in this night after the bottle situation that I realized that Kristen and I need to stay our asses home for the most part. For me, it was when Alex started dancing with everybody and goes to Jay, and they start jumping and pumping their fists, and they're looking at me like, yo, J-Rod, come on, let's do this. And I go up to attempt to do this, and my feet wouldn't leave the ground. Like I was trying, but my knees and my toes were not working in unison. And I was like, my fist was pumping, but I could not get off the ground. And everybody's off and they're just
they jumping.
And I'm like, I can't do this. My body doesn't want to do this. It's over.
And then also, I knew that we were in the wrong. It was wrong because when Alex started dancing, "Teach Me How to Dougie" came on. Was it? That's what it was. And he started dancing.
No, it wasn't Teach Me
How to Dougie. It was one of them with the dancing.
In the trap.
It's going down, right? So that comes on, and then he's dancing with one of the girls that was, because he just likes to have a good time, just dance with everybody. Have
been no more than 24,
and she doesn't know to dance at all, and he's trying to teach her to dance,
and she thinks this is the newest thing ever. She's like, "Oh my gosh, how do you do?"
She can't catch on to it. Like I'm just like, "Yo, get me out!"
Terrible, but that's not when I knew. For you, what I knew is after I realized I couldn't jump off the ground, I'm going back to my wife.
Okay,
and when I went back to my wife was sitting on the couch. Now, if you know the club and you know the etiquette of the club, you know you never sit on the couch. You sit on top of the couch. Kristen decides she wants to sit on the couch like it's in somebody's fucking living room. And I look at her, I'm like, "Baby, why are you doing that? People put their feet there." "No, I'm okay." I'm like, "No, baby, why don't you just sit up and get on?" "No, I'm okay. I'm going to sit right here."
I didn't know it was a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
I didn't know. I thought it was a couch. And like I said, I'm very polite. I have etiquette. I thought, hey, I'm not going to put my feet on these people's couch. If I was at home, I wouldn't put my feet on the couch. Not like this. Like, I don't know these people. This is what? How would I do this to their establishment? If I owned a place and had a couch, I would want you to sit on the couch correctly.
Oh man! So she gets up.
Y'all hated me.
She sits down, and about 10 minutes into it, I'm like, I'm not going to fight this shit. I'm gonna sit right next to her, and we're just going to sit here until it's time to go. And once we sat down for about 5 minutes, Jay looks at us and said, "Y'all ready to go, aren't y'all?"
Yo. Was it because we were both sitting down or because of where we were sitting on the couch?
I think it was where we were sitting on the couch that he was like, "Nah, I can't have them around here embarrassing me like this." You know what I'm saying? It was already embarrassing when people was like, "Oh, the VA crowd is here."
Yeah,
the
they kept saying VA is in here.
Hell yeah. So he was just like, "Come on, let's go." And we left.
Yeah.
And it was a great night though.
And I didn't like the way he diminished. He made it small, like, VA, like we ain't somebody, nigga. Nigga, I'm somebody. The fuck out. What are you talking about? Fucking out.
Anyway. Next day we hop on a plane.
And we go to LA. It's Jay's birthday again, so he has a party at his house.
It's his actual birthday.
Yeah, so he has a party at his house. And it's a smaller party. It's food, it's drinks, it's a cigar and cognac party or something like that. So it's smaller.
Shout out to Shannon Sharp. His cognac
is good. It's
delicious.
really good.
It's smooth. It's amazing. Uncle Shannon.
Also,
man.
What are the name of the cigars too?
La Ferrero.
Or something like
La
that.
Ferrero.
Though whatever it was, those cigars were
smoothest things ever. I have to get some.
So we're all at the house.
La Ferronas.
We're all at the house, and it's like family and like, close friends and some writers there, producers, like, it's small. It's a great atmosphere. We got Andrew Hypes was the DJ. Shout out to Andrew Hypes. He's DJed a couple of shows. Like 2 shows for us, I think. Atlanta and New York at one point.
Richmond.
Caroline's.
Atlanta, New York, and Richmond.
Yeah.
So 3 shows.
So he was there. Like, so it was like cool. It was a nice little setup. And we chilling. It's a bartender. It's perfect atmosphere. We all in there chilling.
And then Kristen hears doom doom doom.
No, I don't.
Doom,
Hold
doom,
on.
doom, doom.
Wait. This is not fair. So we're all chilling. Like, it's some actors there that were in some of things with Jay, like all this other shit, like the Blackening Resort, like all them, right? They there. So I'm like, oh, this is, it's cool, And then all this shit happened in his backyard. All I know is out of nowhere.
Doom, doom, doom.
No,
doom, doom.
no, it's not theme music. No, out of nowhere, coming around the house is 3 niggas. And I was like, okay,
With
it's
dreads.
some more guests. It was Omarion and his brothers, and I was like, that's probably not Omarion.
Look, just like a Mario,
That's
but
probably
that's probably
not
Omarion.
him. And they come around the corner. He just smiling because, and I was. This is the thing. It's weird.
She's flustered now.
It was weird for me to see somebody that I literally had a poster of them on my wall, like in my closet when I was like 13, 14, 12, how old? 13,
I don't
12,
know.
13, something like that. 14, whatever. I had a picture of J Book and Omarion behind my clothes in my closet. So every time I open my clothes, there they were. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I had an Alicia Keys wall. That's a whole topic for a whole another discussion. It's whatever. So I had mad shit on my walls, but I had them in big, like, whatever. Cause obviously it's B2K, you of the age, that's the genre. And this nigga came around the corner and I was like, I'm nervous. Like I can't talk to somebody like that.
Right.
And I told you that before, like people that I'm like fans of, I could never be their friend because how are you friends with somebody and they was on your wall? Like they could always use that shit on you.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, Omarion, super cool dude.
Coolest.
You could be his friend.
I think so now.
He's just sweet. He's just a sweet dude.
After
man.
I met him, I was like, okay.
But and you know what was crazy?
It was the initial shock.
He was the same way you were. He was. Because he stayed in his little corner
With his brothers.
And didn't say nothing until his brothers left. And then he looked even more nervous. He almost looked nervous like, yo, I don't know
nobody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So me and Alex peeps this and we're like, yo, we got to make Omarion feel comfortable so that he can mingle with everybody else because at this point, everybody's mingling, everybody's enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
So Alex...
Because everybody was very familiar with each other.
Right. Alex is the dancer, and we told Alex to battle. But not battle Omarion, battle Parker,
who is Jay's nephew.
Yes, man. They were going at it. And from there, the little Parker decided, yo, I'm a battle Omarion. And when I seen Omarion
mind you,
do
Parker's
this,
like, how old is Parker? Like 6 or 7?
He's about to turn 6.
Okay, yeah, he's little.
Yeah.
Little.
No, he is 6. I think he's about to turn 7.
Yeah.
He does Omarion did this little do, and I was like, oh,
baby,
they
can't hear you.
But they heard a do.
Okay, he did a little baby move.
Yeah, he just does this real smooth shit.
You know.
And everybody was cool and comfortable from then on.
Yeah, it was
laughing,
really cool.
Dancing until it was me and Alex was like, yo, can you take a picture with our ladies? They really want to take a picture. And he was like, yo, sure.
Y'all said
no
that?
problem.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah, it was like, yo, sure.
That's
He
so
was like, sure,
embarrassing.
no problem.
That's so embarrassing.
Kristen must have had her spider senses on, knowing this was happening, because she ran to the house.
Yep, I went inside.
Ran inside of the house.
Sat inside the house.
And they had to go get Kristen and pull her out the house just so that she could take a picture with Omarion.
It was very awkward.
No, just so she could meet Omarion.
I'm a very awkward person.
She didn't even meet him at this time.
No, I did. I did meet him before that. You brought him over to me when I was sitting on the couch.
Yeah, that's after you got dragged back outside.
No, it wasn't. Not after we took the picture.
Okay.
No, this was before that.
Okay.
Because apparently one of y'all niggas recorded me and Rose sent me the paper, sent me the tape. And I was like, don't hold my hand that long. I'm a married woman. Leave me alone. But after all that was like, all in all, he was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Chill as fuck. I think he said one of the things that a lot of people misconstrue about him is that he's arrogant, and he was not fucking.
Not at all. Just a nice dude.
His brothers left, and he chilled. Like, he
chilling to the end of the night.
Yeah.
Like everybody chilling to the end of the night.
Yeah.
We had a really good time.
It was a really good birthday. Like now, I'm like, damn, I want to do.
I want my birthday to be fun like that.
Just some chill, grown shit.
Yeah.
Like, so
I was happy for Pharaoh because he had told me about 6 months ago that this is the type of party that he wanted for his birthday, and it actually turned out the way he wanted it to. So I was happy for him. Man.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. And that ended our trip, and it was a fire ass trip, man.
Yeah, we did brunch like the next day.
Yeah, we did brunch.
And then we went home.
Yeah.
And then we just been home. We just been home. Like I'm not even gonna lie to y'all.
Is this confession of the week?
I don't know. Do I have another confession? I don't think so.
Another one? You said
no.
one
I'm
already?
saying, do I have anything besides this?
Oh, okay.
I don't think I do.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a big confession. I've been talking about it the whole time. Do you have anything else to add to the week?
No. I'm just glad that we were able to get away, and even though shit was happening at home, we were still able to enjoy ourselves and it not be work.
Yeah.
And especially for you. Like I go away.
I'll be gone.
Yeah, I'll be out. But Kristen doesn't get a chance to do that. So the fact that she was able to do that, it was amazing.
And it's not because like you're just out and leaving me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like that. Like he has, his friends do stuff.
Yeah.
And, but I'm glad it was like the perfect amount of out. Like we went to fun places, we had good food, we were around people that we love and that we're close to, and like everything was like it was a good balance. We didn't stay nowhere too long. Like it was a good balance of time. So
yeah,
I enjoy myself.
Really
Confession of the week. It's not nothing new. I've been having the sads for about a month, and I think the trip took my mind off of it, but there's been just a lot of things going on that have kind of gotten to me, and I don't think that I realized I was still in that state until we got back home, and I could not get myself out of a rut. Like I don't know. I was sleeping the first day we got back. I slept most of the day. Like my body felt heavy. Like I felt like I couldn't do anything. Our house is a mess still because I haven't done any, like all the things that I planned on doing. I get into a mode where I'm like, I'm cleaning everything, I'm doing whatever. I haven't been able to do none of that shit. I've just been very like, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to deal with anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. So I'm still kind of there, but today I was like, I'm gonna push myself to do something, to get out of it, to, I don't know, be productive. So I still haven't cleaned yet, but I'm going to get to that after we record. But yeah, I can't, I'm trying to get out of it. I'm trying to get out of it. So, yeah, I think that's it right now.
Word.
Do you have a confession of the week?
I don't think so. You know what? My confession of the week is going to put us to the next thing we're going to talk about. We usually do the question of the day right after confession of the week, but we're going to do the dates right after confession of the week. Because my confession of the week is I'm afraid y'all niggas ain't coming to these shows.
Oh, okay. There's that.
And I'm not mad at y'all. I think, the listeners definitely, y'all always show out. Y'all always come to the shows and everything. Really dope. But two things I realized. One, that y'all don't get y'all tickets on time. But two,
no, I don't.
Because social media has been treating us like the redheaded stepchild the last month and a half, 2 months, it's been hard for us to get the word out for these shows. So that makes me nervous because, being full transparency, Kristen and I decided about a year and a half ago that we was going to go full-fledged with the podcast, and the podcast was the way that we support our life. So it's nervous when people don't come to shows. It's like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do in our life? You know what I mean? So that's the confession.
Adding to that, I was supposed to have 2 stand-up shows this week, and those are no longer happening.
Yeah.
So it's just, I've been in a little bit of a rut, but also I haven't been writing. So there's that because I've been so busy with this. So there's that.
So before we get to the question of the day, this is going to be a long episode. I already see it.
Yeah.
Before we get to the question of the day, you can jump on the tour dates.
Yeah. Okay. So as y'all know, we are on tour. So oh gosh, shoot, that was loud. So as y'all know, October 26th with as this episode as at the time of this episode will be next Thursday. We're going to be at the Denver Improv. I know there's a couple of different comedy clubs out in Denver. We're going to be at the Improv. We were at the Improv last year. So we're coming back. It's looking like y'all don't want us to come back, and if we might not come next year, I don't know. But that's October 26th. October 29th, we're going to be in Buffalo, New York, which is next Sunday at the Helium in Buffalo, New York. We've never been to Buffalo, like ever. So, and it's hilarious because I think you said something about you said Denver was in the mountains. That's what it was. And they said they're not. I just wanted to let you know. But October 29th, we're going to be in Buffalo, New York at the Helium. November 5th, we're coming back to Indianapolis, Indiana at the Helium. Again, we had such a good time last time. I think last time we came, homegirl, Holly Linnea, I believe she, did a spot that day. Last time we came last year. November 12th, we're going to be at the Pittsburgh City Winery. I'm super excited about this one. It's our last city winery of the year. We've never been to the Pittsburgh City Winery. We did Philly, but we haven't done Pittsburgh. So it should be exciting. I mean, it should be, a good time. I hope to see y'all there. November 19th, we're going to be back in Phoenix at Stand Up Live. We came there last year. We had such a good time. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all was in my top 5 last year. So I'm hoping that y'all was in like the actual top 5 that is like the 5, like just 5. So I'm hoping that we can get y'all back there this year. December 3rd, we're coming back to Raleigh. And we're doing Good Nights again. This time we're going to be in the actual building. Last time we were in like the interim building when they were rebuilding it. So December 3rd, we're going to be in Raleigh at Good Nights. December 7th, this is the rescheduled date for Richmond. We were supposed to be at in Richmond this week, I believe. So the rescheduled date for Richmond is December 7th. They should have sent y'all information out about that. To get refunds or to pass your tickets over to December 7th. So that's going to be at the Funny Bone in Richmond. December 10th, brand new date. We just said this like yesterday, I think. We're doing a show back home. We're back home in Virginia Beach. December 10th at the Virginia Beach Funny Bone. Just, trying to round out the year back at home. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. I don't know if they're on sale yet. Are they on sale?
I don't think they're on sale yet.
But hold that date. So December 10th, Virginia Beach Funny Bone. And Bethesda, Maryland, we were supposed to be there this weekend. And the venue changed the date. We didn't change the date. The venue asked to change the date. So the rescheduled date for Bethesda, Maryland, at the Bethesda Theater is January 20th. And if you know anything about me, that's my birthday weekend. My birthday is January 19th. Last year, we spent my birthday in Miami. So this time we're doing it in Bethesda, Maryland. And I don't know a lot about Bethesda, Maryland, but I'm hoping it's enough of some birthday shit for me to enjoy my birthday. So January 20th is a new date for Bethesda at the Bethesda Theater. All of these tickets you can get at andthenwehadsex.com. You can get them at the Linktree.
In the
bio on Instagram, and on all the venues' websites. So make sure you get your tickets sooner than later, because even though Denver is looking a little, whatever, some of these other cities are cities that have been going really well, and you might want to get your tickets like ASAP. So yeah, don't wait too long to get your tickets. But yeah, I'm super excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited about all of them.
So let's get to the question of the day.
Whew.
Long ass episode.
Yeah. We already an hour in and didn't even do question of the day.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Wild. Craziest way you found out your ex was cheating.
It's not super crazy, but my ex was what happened? Oh yeah, he was on some super bum shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. But he was. So he used my car. I think I've told this story before. My brother used to, my older brother went to Iraq, and he left his car with me. Mm-hmm. And I was pregnant at the time. He left his car with me to use his car. It was a Monte Carlo. That's what it was. And he left his car with me. I'm trying to get my words together. I'm like all over the place. But my older brother left his car with me. And the guy that I was with didn't have a phone also. So I should have known. Like that's a key. I don't know why I was this stupid, but he didn't have a phone. He didn't have a car. He didn't have none of the shit. So my young dumbass used to let him use my phone. I would let him use my car to go to gigs because he was a musician. Mm-hmm. And one day he used my computer and he would check his email on my computer. And mind you, email is a method of, communication, but it wasn't like we was in phones by then. Like we was fucking with phones. I had like a flip. Like it wasn't like, oh my God, you have a phone? Like that's crazy. Like when people first started getting laptops all the time, It wasn't like that. It was like, no, we was fucking with phones. But he used to use email all the time. And I was like, maybe he got a lot of gigs. Like that's why he used email. And one day he left his email open and I was a nosy bitch. I was like 20, 21. Leave me alone. Don't look at me. I was like 20, 21. He left his email open. That didn't have nothing to do with me, right? I didn't tell him to do that. And it was my computer. So that's not fair. Am I not supposed to look through his email?
No.
It's right there. I'm trying to. His. But I was going to use the computer for something and his email was open. And you know how when you see an email, you see the email list, you see the first couple of words. Mm-hmm. So I saw one from like a personal email. I was like, I'm curious, whatever. And the girl said, the first couple of words on the email, like the preview said, I hope you don't only remember me. And I said, oh, I want to read this. This seems like it's very interesting. I don't understand what that's about. I opened it up.
That was the subject? I hope you don't only remember
No,
me?
like there's that. That's what I could see in the preview.
Oh, okay.
And I opened it up and it said, I hope you don't only remember me from what we did in your Monte Carlo. And
you was like, that's not even his Monte Carlo.
He don't have a Monte Carlo. The nigga barely had a license. I think that was suspended. So I had to ask him, what the fuck was y'all doing in a Monte Carlo?
What did he say?
And he tried to act like, nothing, I just had to give her a ride somewhere. What? Why would you only, why? First of all, it sounded like a stranger. Because she said, you only remember me from what we did in your Monte Carlo. So you just picked up a stranger and took them somewhere?
And that's what he did. That was a terrible lie.
That doesn't sound like some shit that you would do.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I would have made up something that we did in the Monte Carlo.
Like what?
We had a party. We was playing mad music and just vibing out.
You think collectively y'all just not good liars as men? You think that's what it is? Because that sounds stupid too. You think that sounds better?
Yeah, man. We had a party. We had a clown there and everything. Popped out of the trunk. It was crazy.
Oh my God. Anyway, that's what happened. And I was just like, oh, okay, great, cool. That was one of the ways I found out. And then I had a girl text my phone because, of course, he doesn't have a phone. And he, for some dumbass reason, gave her my phone number. Because she thought it was just his phone. He was telling everybody all this shit was his. The car was his. The phone was his when he was away from me.
Damn.
And I was at home pregnant.
That's why you don't let me go nowhere now, man.
Because what?
You afraid.
Of what? What am I afraid of?
You afraid I'm going to go ahead and cheat and shit. So you don't let me go nowhere.
No, I'm not. I'm not scared of that.
You got no fear?
No. You got too much to lose. I know that. You have way too much to lose. I know that.
Oh my God.
I am aware. I love you though. That was cute.
I don't have any.
You don't have none? You never got cheated on?
Craziest way I found out. I mean, I got cheated on once, maybe. No,
you didn't.
Oh, I got cheated on twice. I've told this story before though, a long time ago, probably 100 plus episodes back. So basically, I used to work at the radio station, and one of my homeboys was a producer, and he had this artist. He brings my homeboy and this artist come through to the club, not to the club, to the radio station. And there, I meet the artist. He's like, yo, can you put the artist on and everything? I'm like, yeah, I got him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he seemed like a cool dude. He's real talented, and it is what it is. So we connect there. Me and my ex, we were watching this movie, Eyes Wide Shut. Mm-hmm. And we was like, yo, we should have an Eyes Wide Shut party. and the producer that that came to the radio station actually had this mansion that he was renting out at the time. And he was like, yo, y'all come by to the mansion, y'all check it out. If y'all want to do it here, y'all can do the party here. And I was like, I bet. So we go out and we see the mansion. The mansion's beautiful. As we're walking out, the radio dude, the producer comes to me. He's like, yo, you gonna be at the station on Monday? I'm like, yeah. He was like, bet. I gotta talk to you about something. I'm like, I bet. Not thinking nothing of it. Monday comes around and I get to the station and he's there waiting for me. He's like, yo, bro, who's that girl that you was with the other day at my crib? And I was like, that's my girl. And he looked at me real weird. He was like, that's your girl. I'm like, yeah, that's, excuse me. I was like, yeah, that's my girl. Been my girl for years. And he was like, oh, that's wild. I'm like, why? He was like, cause I could have sworn she was my homeboy's girl. I'm like, what homeboy? He was like, the artist that I brought up here to the radio station. I'm like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. Come to find out, her and this dude had worked together, and they had been kicking it for a couple of months without me knowing. I used to work the night shift. I used to go to the radio station. After the radio station, I went straight to the hospital, worked the night shift. So when I got home, I'm asleep. So she had ample time to do whatever the fuck she wanted to, and that's what the fuck she was doing, him. So I basically confronted him and her, and I asked her what the deal was, and she lied at first. So then I conferenced him onto the call, and I was like, yo, so tell me again. And he's like, yo, I didn't even know she had a man, da 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 da. We ain't been kicking it that long, da 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 da. And I was like, yo, so is that where you was at on Thanksgiving? And she was like, she was like, yeah. But me being a fool, I'm like, yo, if y'all work together now, y'all better somebody better change departments like tomorrow. And if I find out that y'all have any contact with each other again, it's off. It's over. Like, I'm coming up there and I'm gonna whoop your ass, B. And the dude's like, nah, don't do that. I'm like, no, like, seriously, like, y'all need to change departments. I don't give a fuck. And he did that. He changed the departments and everything, but I still went up to the job, just to put some fear in his heart, whatever. It was a really toxic relationship. But yeah.
Well, nothing. What?
What you got to say, man?
I don't have nothing to say. Nothing. No,
what?
I don't have anything to say.
I was young too.
You just tell stories really well.
Whatever, man.
Craziest way you found out your ex was cheating. You gotta make that a little bigger. You don't want to make nothing bigger? What's wrong?
You can't see this?
Baby, I can't see. I thought we established that already.
That's even smaller.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, wait, no, I can make this bigger.
You can make it bigger. Okay. Oh, goodness. Wait, what? Told me it happened in a dream, and while after she said it wasn't and it's real. Wait a minute. Does that mean that they told you, yo, that was a dream? That wasn't real? That's crazy. They fucking with your mind. Like, nah, you dreamt that. That's crazy. And then you found out it was real? Wow.
Yeah, that's wild.
Someone said a hidden Valentine's Day card.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Her grandma told me, her grandma on her mom's side told me, then she later found out that they were cousins on her dad's side.
Ew.
Ooh. What's the craziest way you found out your partner was cheating on you? He accidentally group texted me and the girl saying he was on his way. He was leaving my house.
Damn, homie.
First of all, group text. He didn't know there was 3 people in the text message?
I guess not.
That's crazy. The other woman's husband told me. Wow.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He got a new car and I found the registration and it was in her name.
What's the craziest way you found out that your ex was cheating? His mom told me. Yo, what type of moms do y'all have out here?
Truthful, honest mom.
Yo, fuck that. I wish my mom would tell somebody I was cheating.
I hope if you cheating, she tell me.
No.
Are you cheating?
No.
You plan on cheating?
No.
And that's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm just saying.
That's the problem.
Nah.
That's why. Because you hesitating way too much.
I didn't hesitate. I was just thinking.
Okay.
Like, what happened in the lifetime that would make me cheat? I'm like, nothing, baby. It's you.
Yeah, don't touch me. You always touch me every time some fuck shit happens. Oh my gosh. What is the craziest way you found out your partner was cheating? When I was in high school, my history teacher saw Shorty walk with a dude to his crib. Your history teacher told you? Sheesh. He met up with Catfish Me. I snatched his phone, drove off. Pics and videos were wild.
What's the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? During the threesome, the other girl had his legs up in the air and was eating his ass.
Wait a minute. But
that don't mean he was cheating. That mean he like a little butt play.
Unless they found out that he was cheating afterwards.
I guess.
I don't know, guys.
Maybe she started like investigating after that.
Yeah, but some people like butt play.
Yeah.
What's the craziest way you found out your partner was cheating? After I turned down his proposal, he took the same ring and gave it to the other girl, and they posted pics.
Yeah, listen, you didn't want it. You didn't want him. Fuck it.
Oh my God.
Fuck it.
Somebody else said his wife called me. That's something y'all need to look at. These spouses don't want to be hurt. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
Part of a condom wrapper left in the cup holder in my car. Claimed it was his friends. It could have been his friends.
Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't his friends?
Wasn't his friends.
You had one of those before?
Nah, I'm just saying it wasn't his friends.
Okay.
Like part of the condom hole. Like, did you let your friend borrow the car?
I don't know.
To fuck in your car? Like, hell no, I'm not letting none of my friends fuck in the car.
What if your friend borrowed the car, fucked in the car, and you had no idea that was happening?
Why would I let my friend borrow my car?
I don't know. People let their friends borrow their cars all the time.
Why?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound smart.
All my friends have cars. I don't know. What is the craziest way you found out your partner was cheating? His side bitch called my phone to have me tell him she wasn't paying his car note anymore.
Damn. She won't even true to the game, B.
Because what if we both got to use that car?
Hell yeah.
That's fucked up. I would let him keep doing it until it was paid off. Went to the house and saw him leave. Well, that's not too crazy. That sounds like a typical way to find out.
This is crazy.
What?
Found him on Twitter. Found him on Tinder while I was on it too.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Damn,
y'all niggas
son.
don't deserve love. Do you hear me? What is the craziest way you found out your partner was cheating? Me and her was fucking the same girl and ain't even know it. I mean,
same girl.
I mean, pussy must have been good. You know what I mean?
Pussy must have been amazing.
It must have been crazy.
She was driving them crazy.
Because then what happened after that? Did y'all talk about it? Like it did.
Compare notes?
Yeah, like I don't know.
Did she do this to you?
Yeah.
Nah, but she did this to me. Oh man.
Yeah,
like we will all be it would be a polyamorous relationship after that.
I don't know. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we both like her.
So we both love her.
Yeah, man. Shit. Bring her in this. Let's stop all this
we both
bullshit.
Love her. That's
Hell
hilarious.
Yeah. We love her. She done changed our whole dynamic, man. That ain't cheating.
Oh my God. What is the worst? What is the
craziest way?
What is the craziest way you found out
cheating?
your ex was cheating? His drunk uncle inboxed me on here on Facebook after I just had a baby by his nephew. Nope. All right. Wait, comparing the likeness of our baby to some kids whose names I never heard of. Come to find out he had 3 more kids I knew nothing about.
That's wild.
Ooh.
That's why there's some spicy ones up here, baby.
Said he was taking his daughter on a birthday trip to Florida. Her mama posted a pic on Facebook and she was on the flight too. But that don't mean nothing. What if it was just a family trip? That don't mean that they was fucking.
True.
You know what I mean? That don't mean that they was fucking.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like when like for instance, if you was to go on a trip with your ex, I would have no doubt in my mind that nothing was going down. Same and vice versa. Like you would know nothing was going down. My son's mother.
I'm talking about me.
Your daughter's mother.
Oh, okay. That's okay.
I mean, father. You know what I'm saying? Like we would know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you out there with somebody that y'all still too cool,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you know.
That don't mean nothing. Maybe y'all co-parent very well.
And you know that kind of situation.
But
you know when they co-parent really well and when they are too tight.
I don't know.
There's a difference. There's a big difference.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I don't have that relationship. One day he was running late for work. I answered his phone for him, and the person said, "Babe." I asked her who she was referring to. She said his name, and I told her she must not know who she's speaking to, and she said, "Yeah, you're his nanny for his children." We was together for 6 years at that point and have 3 children together. Best decision I made moving on from him. So he called you the nanny?
That's smart. She lives in
that
the
is
crib.
Not the response I was about to just have.
Oh, I'm just saying, like,
oh my God.
No, like sometimes when you cheat, it has to be a good story. And telling somebody that, hey, this is the nanny, not my woman, is a great story.
All right, baby.
They live in the house. They take care of the kids. I see them all the time. They call me when it's something about my kids. Like, it's a perfect damn.
Like I wonder what would happen if we wasn't on the internet.
No, listen, I just respect creativity.
As a creative yourself.
As a former cheater.
As a creative yourself.
Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Because that's where my respect comes from. Content creators need ideas. And that sounds like a great...
Sound like a movie.
Sounds like a great TikTok.
Hey, man.
What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? Saw the girl's naked pics in his phone, so I made them his lock screen and wallpaper while he was asleep.
That's wild. That is wild.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I love that.
That's
you hear
petty.
me?
That's petty.
I mean, you want to see them so bad. They right there. Now you ain't even got to search for them. I did that for you. Wow. What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? Did homegirl's makeup for her wedding, and she talked to me the whole time about how funny it was. She knew my boyfriend 2 + 2 didn't equal 4. Wow. Okay. I haven't even read this. I'm just looking at the first line. What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? Had a dream about snakes falling from a building and only landing on me, even though I was standing in a group. I even moved away from the building and the snakes were still on me only. When I opened my eyes, we were looking each other dead in the eye. Then it hit me. He was on the computer before I went to bed. He was traveling to New York the next 2 days to visit his friends. So I log into the computer and go to history. It opens a whole email I didn't even know existed. I started looking through the emails and find XXX pics of him that he sent to quote unquote my friend and pics she had sent him. That's who he was going to visit. I found the train ticket that wasn't to New York and the hotel reservations too. What?
Man.
I'm trying to relate that dream.
Yo, it'd be
snakes falling means cheating.
Only you.
Oh,
I don't
only
see that.
You
listen,
can make me feel.
Dream cheating is wild, or finding out somebody's cheating.
It's safe
because of a dream.
Oh,
is
no dream cheating is safe. We've discussed this before. You know that's my shit.
Finding out somebody's cheating. I hate you.
Sorry.
Finding out somebody's cheating off of a dream is wild. And if you tell me that I'm cheating because of a dream you had, we gotta go to court.
You tied into something.
No, we gotta go to court.
No, that's something spiritual, I think.
That's spiritual.
Yeah, you tied into something that I don't know nothing about. His homie snitched because he wanted to hit. Boy,
but did he hit?
Oh, follow up. DM us.
Yes.
She called me at 5 a.m. with him sleep in her bed.
Damn.
Ooh, I had a friend call me that was sleeping with a very well-known former football player and FaceTime me with him, and he was married. FaceTime with him, like sleep on the couch. Very well done.
I remember that.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God, this is weird. Years ago, when answering machines were popular, he mistakenly recorded a conversation on my machine. And when I went to listen to the messages, I heard the conversation.
Aww.
You know what's crazy about that is you can erase those now. Like you can try. Yeah. Wait a minute.
How'd you find out your ex was cheating? By putting on his VR headset. You got a VR headset.
I ain't got shit in there. I don't even know those niggas.
Well, I'm going to.
You think I'm cheating in the metaverse?
I don't know.
I don't know if you can fuck in the metaverse.
Is it cheating if it's in the metaverse?
Because you are a person, but
Right.
you're a fake person.
Right.
And what if you develop a bond with someone in the metaverse?
Is it cheating? I think it is.
Why?
What you mean why? You tell me why.
It's emotional connection.
Emotional as a motherfucker. And
just you remember
it's
that.
It's emotional and
just you
virtual.
remember that emotional cheating is cheating.
Nah.
Nope. I want you to remember that.
When it comes
I
to
want
virtual.
you to remember that.
Only when it comes to virtual
I want
reality.
you to remember that. Emotional cheating
Only when
is
it comes
cheating.
to virtual reality.
Okay.
Only when it comes to virtual reality.
Okay. Remember that.
Fucker.
Found a secret phone hidden underneath the seat in his car.
Damn.
He probably never thought that was gonna get clean. That's what's fucked up. How did you?
Damn.
What's the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? Put a hidden app on his phone, and all his text messages would show on my phone.
Yo, what app is that so I can make sure it's not on my phone?
I knew about that app. I did. I don't have it on your phone though. Man, I wanted to put it on your phone, but I don't have it on your phone. It's not on your phone. I don't even go on your phone no more. Remember, we've talked about this. I've detoxed myself from wanting to go on your phone. That's like not even my shit. I don't even like that. Also, I'm very confident now. I don't need to go on your phone, but I wanted to put that shit on your phone.
Why?
Well, at the time, you was sending text messages that I didn't appreciate.
Yeah, but I wasn't sending like messages saying, "Oh, I want to fuck you."
People wanted to fuck you. We know what your text messages were like before. This is not now.
Yeah, but mad people like, okay.
Mad people want to fuck you?
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's so cute.
What?
Okay. I don't have it on you. I don't care now. This was in the beginning when I was very insecure in our relationship.
You don't think I think people want to fuck you?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't be thinking about that. That's not. I don't be like people want to fuck me.
No,
I don't go around. I don't go around the world like that.
I know people want to fuck you, but I don't be caring.
I don't think about it. So you think about it more than I do.
I do.
It's not a thought that I have. Never think about that shit.
Why?
Because I don't.
Why don't you like thinking about yourself as vivacious?
Because I don't feel very vivacious right now.
But you are a symbol of sex and love.
No, I'm not.
And beauty.
No.
And hard work and dedication.
Are you trying to get your dick sucked?
Nah, I'm just saying I want you to understand that somebody will suck your clit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like, and I realize that as your man.
Okay. All right. What is the craziest way you found out that your ex was cheating? I just finished clapping her cheeks. She was knocked out when a text came through. I responded like I was her and found out everything. I was so happy because now I had a reason to let her go before her birthday. Shit was about to be expensive. I hate you niggas. I hate y'all. You hear me? Pulled up to the park to let our 5 kids play, and she was out there drinking and sitting on another nigga lap. The kids pointed her out.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Here's a good one. How'd you find out your ex was cheating? Cash App.
So what does that mean? Like,
I guess she was cash apping her bread.
did they have like the message up there?
It might have been
like for some pussy.
Because you know that's what I do. I say it's for head even when it ain't.
It just be for like food.
Yeah.
You'd be like, to suck my dick tonight. Paying to get my dick sucked. Fingering her. Okay, wait a minute. Nope. Nope. No. Go ahead.
How did you find out your ex was cheating?
Fingering her and pulled out a condom. She tried to say it was an IUD. How stupid do y'all think men are? How stupid? You know when my period start.
Yeah, but
you would think that a condom was an IUD?
If I was in love, I might. You know what I'm saying? When you in love, you believe some dumb shit.
But why? What do you mean? Because
I ain't never seen an IUD in person.
But y'all are the ones with the condoms. Why would you not know what a condom looks like?
I ain't never seen an IUD in person. Maybe it's very similar.
No, it's not.
I didn't know. Okay, you know, and
okay.
So I had sex with a girl with an IUD before, and I was hitting it, and I felt
did it hurt?
It felt like the rim of a condom. So if I pulled out a condom after fingering her, and she said, "Oh, that's my IUD," I'm like, I didn't know.
Was it an IUD or like a NuvaRing? It was like a NuvaRing.
Oh, it was a NuvaRing.
That's how I got pregnant. Don't trust them bitches.
You see, even
hey y'all, I don't work for NuvaRing. I don't know if y'all do.
Do they still have NuvaRing?
Yo, don't fuck with NuvaRings. I think they do, but that's how I got pregnant the first time.
That's even crazy. You see how dumb I am? She would have said it's an IUD, and I wouldn't have thought about. I would say, oh, that's the same thing as a NuvaRing. Nah, and I would have believed
NuvaRing is not.
I was in love.
No, NuvaRing is for the streets. That shit is not okay. How did you find out your ex was cheating? A tarot reading? Oh, okay.
Would you go to a tarot reading?
I mean, I would go just to go.
You wouldn't have like burning questions to ask them?
No, I think I would maybe just want them to tell me what they see or whatever. But I don't know if I would even believe it, you know?
I went to a tarot reading before, but I don't remember what they said.
Was it bad, do you know?
No, it wasn't bad. I know in the moment it felt very spot on to who I was as a person.
That's probably bad.
What you mean?
Nothing. What is the craziest way that you found out your ex was cheating? We owned a restaurant and there was a girl that lived above it. They were flirty, so I knew something was up. We had her spare key because we were all quote unquote friends. I used it, walked up to her room and saw them passed out drunk, butt ass naked. Took a pic of them, sent it to her boyfriend and beat her ass awake. Not my best day, but I spoke with her twice before. What? You beat her ass awake? That's actually kind of crazy, but I kind of like that shit.
Nah, man.
Nah, if you sleep, you're not getting no calm sleep around me, bitch. You calm sleep.
It wasn't her fault.
And that's my guy right there.
Oh, wait, she did meet her twice before.
Yeah, that's my guy beside you. I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
But why, though?
No, because you're not having no peaceful rest. I'm up. You about to get the fuck up. No, get up. You had no dreams around my nigga. Okay. All right. That was fucking dumb. What is the craziest way that you found out your ex was cheating? The chick posted, "Keep calm, I'm pregnant," and tagged me. The nerve.
Yo, that is dirty. She wanted all the smoke that
Why
day.
y'all do that?
She wanted all of it, man.
Oh my God. Keep calm, I'm pregnant. And then bitch, you tagged me? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna find you.
Yeah.
We gotta talk.
You gotta respect that.
No, we gotta.
You gotta respect that.
You know what? Honestly, yeah.
You gotta respect that.
Because everybody that is my friend is gonna see that I'm tagged in that picture. Yeah. Oh, because you don't give a fuck.
Exactly. You ready for war.
Matter of fact, don't leave her alone. Leave her alone.
You listen, because she don't care.
Yeah, nah. She's
pregnant and still with all the shit.
I mean, your parents everything on Facebook. And she don't give a fuck that they saw that. She don't. Her parents on Facebook. Okay, forget it.
That's wild.
Woo! His Costco online account, which I had access to on purpose, I left a medicine bottle in his bathroom, and she found me on Facebook. She video chatted me on Facebook, sent me pictures and text messages of him. Oh, so they found out through his Costco online account. So I guess she was a member, or she could use the card. Left. What if people just want deals?
I'm hooking her up.
I'm not still using the card.
That's the homie.
I don't know if y'all work for Costco or nothing like that. My simple-minded ex videotaped it and gave me the wrong tape to video a party. It was a party, all right. However, I thank God for that because it led me to my husband of almost 13 years.
Oh, and that's the special part, man.
Wow.
Being cheated on is not always a bad thing.
Wait, no. What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating?
Fucking super sleuth.
Zoomed in on her sunglasses in a picture and saw his dumbass reflection in them.
Yo, super sleuth.
What was he doing?
Taking a picture.
What if he was like undressing and everything?
Nah, he was just taking a picture of her.
Ooh,
that's wild. He was probably naked though when he was taking the picture.
It's a cold world.
God damn.
It's a cold world.
This is sad.
He came home to kiss me, but clearly had not bothered to wash her from his beard. Was that you?
Nah, player.
Okay.
I don't do that.
Sound like no, you don't be washing your beard.
I do.
Not after you eat pussy, you don't.
I don't, but I like to savor you.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Don't look at me. What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? I got an FB friend suggestion from him and his new wife's joint page.
That's wild. Can you imagine that? A friend suggestion from your man and his woman?
Also, what kind of relationship you got where y'all got a page together? Like that quick?
Now they've been together. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
new wife.
That relationship is solid.
Yeah. Yo, don't that suck when you get cheated on, but the relationship you got cheated on with is crazy strong?
They doing great.
Like you almost feel bad. Like, damn, am I the home wrecker?
Like, wow, they doing amazing.
You want to send them a gift?
You should have sent them a gift. That's what I was about to say. What do you send them? You know, all the dishes y'all had in y'all joint house. I think y'all need this. Y'all look like a family.
Here's a toaster.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's wild.
Got shown his wedding video. There go another one. Man, y'all love getting married on bitches.
Man.
What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? Set his phone so he couldn't delete apps. Whoa, I didn't even know you could do that. And then check later to find he downloaded hookup dating apps and he couldn't delete them to hide them from me.
Damn, son.
You can't. What? Downloaded this app that lets you use any phone number and call the hoe using his number. Damn, y'all be finding the craziest apps. I didn't know you could do that.
Where do you find these things
That's crazy. What is the craziest way you found out your ex was cheating? Sheriff's officers came to my door the day after Father's Day asking to speak to him. I listened in and some chick from his job reported he broke in her apartment and was stalking her. He said she was lying. I confronted her after seeing she was trying to get a restraining order to see if it was true because she sounded crazy. But when I spoke to her, she knew some intimate details about him and I knew. After that, I sided with her and found out he was sleeping with most of the women at work. He later had to find another job and at that job got injured with both legs, went to rehab for 6 months, can't walk right, and married one of the girls he cheated with to help care for him. Damn, that's very deep.
That's
honestly.
very Tyler Perry.
Yeah, that's a lot of that is that I think is that a Tyler Perry movie? Because that's what it sounds like, to be honest. Right, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a Tyler Perry movie.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Damn, man. Oh gosh. The question of the day, we do it each and every week. All you got to do is
there are so many more answers too, y'all.
Like, listen, I had to pick the one. It was a lot. I just picked a couple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I might read some more during the Patreon.
So a couple of things. If you want to always answer the question of the day, you can go to my page on Facebook at J. Anthony Tanner. You can go on to the Instagram story on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's And Then We Pod on Instagram. Or you can join the Patreon and get first dibs on the question of the day. And that's patreon.com/andthenwe.
Man, that was a deep one.
Yeah, man.
I want some new ones, like some more like that with good stories. Y'all was talking about everything.
Yeah, man. So where do you want to start, man?
I don't know. What are big important things that we missed?
I guess Jada.
You sound so.
'Cause I am winded. Okay, I am exhausted from hearing about Jada and Will. I think at the end of the day, these two people are smart business people, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that she lets all this information out without first letting him know exactly what's going on, because she doesn't want to get sued for slander.
And do you think that even though they're not together, they still live? I think they live on the same property, right?
I don't know about that, but I do know that
they're still close.
Celebrated when
the book came out.
The book's coming out, and he even put up a video a couple of days ago where he was like, "And this is my response,"
and it won't shit.
Exactly.
He ain't give a fuck.
They don't care, man. They don't care. I think that Jada and Will have one of the healthiest relationships out there because they are happy
with whatever decisions they've made.
Period.
Like whatever their dynamic and their relationship is, I think they're happy.
It works for them.
My main issue, because again, we've been gone for a week, so we didn't get a chance to talk about shit. But as I've looked over the last couple of days, I think that people keep forgetting that she's selling a book. So when people are like, oh my God, I'm so tired of hearing of this. We don't need to know all this. Do y'all know how many autobiographies are out where people are telling mad shit?
Yeah, she's just doing a trailer.
Like, yeah, this happens all the time, but I think because it's Jada, and I'm not even one to go here, but because it's a black woman, for real. And like again, I don't even do that shit, but it's like, yo, like it's a big deal. But there are so many people that write autobiographies with juicy shit in it, with all kinds of stories, with whatever. They probably just they also don't get the recognition she gets. Maybe we're just not noticing it, but because it's Will and Jada, it's like, oh my God, this just seems like it's so much.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with color.
I feel like it does, though, because
it has everything to do with being with one of the biggest movie stars in our lifetime.
It is also that. But then people are like, why do we have to know this? I don't want to know this. Like, when people sell autobiographies, they tell that's part of her story. That's what you're supposed to do.
But I think that's because we've been hearing about them for the last, 2 or 3 years.
And also...
And then before that, there were rumors about their marriage years prior. So we've been hearing about about Will and Jada for over 5, 6, 7 years.
You know what the problem is, though? We've been hearing about some hearsay stuff and then things that have happened and whatever else. And people have already made up in their mind who these people are.
Right.
I think that is...
Who's the villain?
Yeah. So now people are mad that she's speaking her truth. And I think that's what's fucked up, is because we're already like, nah, this is what happened. Like, they've made up so many stories about what they think the issue is. Mm-hmm. And it's like, this is what had to have happened. And she ain't shit, and he weak, and da-da-da-da-da, and everybody already has this thing decided, and she's telling you, no, this is actually what it is. And it's like, y'all mad because she's explaining to y'all what y'all think, but we've already made up this thing that she is one way and he is one way. Why do people think that, for one, that Will has never heard any of these stories? Like, he didn't live this life too.
Right.
Or that he didn't read this book, or he don't know shit about what's going on. I think that Will seems like he's got enough control to change the narrative if he wanted to.
Yeah.
I just don't understand. I think he does.
Not at this point.
Or to speak his piece.
Yeah, but
if he wanted to.
I don't think there's anything Will can say to change the minds of the people who have already made up their minds at this point. I think it's also gone beyond. I think in the beginning, when all this stuff first started, if he would have taken a more aggressive stand on how he felt, and by aggressive, I don't mean like being like rude or mean or anything like that, or physical or anything like that. I basically mean if he would have taken a more proactive stance in how he felt and his feelings as a man. I think it would have possibly changed the narrative, but because he's been silent for so long, the people have been able to make their own decisions and come up with their own conclusions on who they are. So I don't think there's anything that Will can say at this moment, or Jada at this point, that would change who people already feel they are.
But I still feel like it's fucked up for us to tell people how to live their lives.
It is.
Like, if he is perfectly okay with this shit being out here, her writing her book, all this stuff, if he don't give a fuck, why do y'all keep saying he need to do this? He got to stand up for himself. What if he's done that?
If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like, if he don't care, why? I don't understand. But why is he weak also for not feeding into what everyone else wants him to do?
Now, that is a good question. And I feel that that's just because people want... it goes back to what I was saying earlier. I think people want men to be more aggressive in their responses to anything that seems out of the ordinary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like that. It simply doesn't have to be like that. I commend him for not saying anything, because to me it takes more strength to show restraint, and when you're being bullied online. in a lot of ways. I think it takes more restraint. So I give it up to Will. I don't see anything wrong with them. Like I said, I think they have a very healthy relationship because they're both happy.
And with their kids, I know people have mentioned, like, all their kids are grown, and they all celebrated the book coming out together. I'm pretty sure her kids have read this book.
Yeah.
Or they know the stories from these books.
Yeah, most people that write memoirs, they let the people that are closest to them know
or that
this
are in
was
them.
going to be there. And once again, you have to sign off saying that it's okay for me to talk about you in this book. Like, that's literally something that happens with memoirs. So the fact that people think that this is all new news to Will, it's crazy.
Yeah.
They just won. They won. She won the internet, and I'm sure she's going to be a #1 bestseller.
Yeah.
And it did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, and all these interviews, the reason that she's having all these interviews because it's a book tour. She's releasing a book. You have to go on different platforms.
And you got to say the juiciest parts.
And her clips are going viral because y'all clipping them up. She hitting all the same places everybody else goes to promote something. New music, whatever, a new show, whatever the fuck. Like, that's why it's happening.
Yeah, man, listen.
Don't read the book. Don't look at the clips. You don't have to do that.
I'm not going to read the book. Like I said,
I might listen
exhausted.
to it. I'm not even going to lie because it popped up on my Audible. It was like, hey, you can get a free book. And I was like, oh, that's the perfect one. I might listen to it. I'm not going to lie.
I'm exhausted by them, but, more power to them at the same time.
And everybody that keep talking about her, talking about Tupac. I'm not trying to be funny. If I knew Tupac too.
Nah, you're going to calm the fuck down.
No, I'm saying if I had that kind of relationship with
calm
Tupac,
the fuck down.
why not talk like.
That nigga dead. Let him be dead.
But why not? Like, people, I'm sure if it was somebody other than her telling the stories, I think people would want to hear those stories about Tupac.
She ain't really telling mad stories.
But
he got alopecia. He was bald.
You seeing you going off the clips. But if it was like somebody that was in his life that had these nuggets of personal information, you'd be like, damn, that's interesting to know. But because it's Jada, y'all are forgetting that they knew each other in school. So she's known him for a long time and she has this information. If it was someone else delivering the message, you'd be like, man, that's interesting. Like, I didn't know that or whatever else. Like, y'all got to forget. Like, y'all got to remember, y'all don't know these people in real life.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the only thing. Y'all don't know these people.
That's true. Damn, I don't know what else to go to. What did you want to talk about?
I'm trying to think of something else that has to do with sex. But I didn't. I wanted to read that.
This?
That was from Reddit. Go up. Right here. I saw this on, I believe it was on a Reddit. I thought this was interesting. And the title says, I adore lazy women. I have this fetish where I prefer, oh my God, what happened? I have this fetish where I prefer a woman who does nothing all day. Video games or TV or just napping all day sounds super hot. I want to be the one working long hours to pay for them to be lazy all day. Then I want to get home and be told to cook and clean while she continues to be lazy and do nothing. I have this fascination with lazy women, like I just want to enable all the bad habits. Ideally a stoner, drinker, and or smoker. Is this attainable? Anyone ever heard of this?
Sounds like you want to be a sub.
Is that what it is?
In a lot of ways, yeah.
But
because you're doing everything to.
But I think he's even saying that the idea of watching someone be lazy is a turn on.
That shit is.
That's not really a sub thing.
To me.
You wouldn't. Okay.
I wouldn't what?
Like, you don't enjoy seeing me relax?
No.
You don't enjoy seeing me relax?
No, do something.
And that's a problem.
That's a problem?
This is why I'm never relaxed. I always feel like if I'm sitting down too long, someone's going to be like, couldn't you be doing this?
Listen, man.
That's how I grew up, and it gave me anxiety. I think that's part of my anxiety because I always feel like I have to be moving.
I think that there's a time to relax and there's a time to not. I think there's a time to relax and there's a time to do shit. And when it's time to relax like fuck. You know what I'm saying? We was on vacation for a week. I didn't want you doing nothing. But now you do? Do something.
Like if I'm laying on my couch, I can't lay on my couch.
You can lay on the couch for a certain amount of time.
That's why you get to dictate my time.
I'm not dictating it. I'm just saying what I want to see.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I want someone that is as driven as me. Period.
Yes. Okay.
And I be doing shit.
I mean, you do, you know. All right. That's fine. Next. You do some shit.
Is there anything else you want to talk to around here? Nope. All right. Going to Nothing About Sex.
Oh, well, this is kind of about sex, and I guess we should mention it.
What?
They talking about Holly Bailey being pregnant, but she didn't officially announce that she was pregnant.
Her stomach did.
Yeah, but she didn't say it.
What's the matter with that?
There nothing, but there was the rumors about how Disney withdrew a lot of the Grammy or the Oscar nominations because she was pregnant before we saw anything.
That's Disney, baby.
You think that's okay?
That's Disney. You got to know who you in bed with before you fuck.
Well, when you are fucking, hopefully you know who's in bed with you.
Hey.
Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you
don't. Gosh, what's wrong with you? I thought it was fucked up though, because she deserved
it's a little fucked up.
Yeah, she deserved every nomination that movie got.
She did, but at the same time,
but congratulations
you
to her.
know what you're doing.
You know, I'm all for families.
I'm not. I feel like that was dumb. You could have waited.
You could have waited.
You could have waited to have a baby, man. Get them awards first, then have a baby.
Well, what if she didn't think that they were going to take her awards away from her because
Disney.
she wanted to build a family?
Why wouldn't you think that? You got to know who you in bed with.
I don't know. Some people just don't. Like maybe she's you know, she's so talented.
I don't blame her. I blame the nigga that knocked her up.
I think she's married too. I think she said that they're married.
They're married?
Yeah.
I blame the husband.
But now that they're married, does that not make it more digestible for Disney?
No, I blame him because he should have been like, nah, you know what?
This is all speculation, by the way, they said.
I'm going to save my seed until you do what you got to do, baby. I'm not going to hold you back from what you deserve.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing that has anything to do with sex. Victoria's Secret is reportedly done with prioritizing wokeness over sexiness after sales drop.
So I read something that they have to stop saying wokeness. And I read something about how they're rebranding like their whole thing to kind of go back to some of the more sexy things that they were doing before.
Thank you.
But the thing is, they're in competition with like Fenty and all of them. And I think because I guess the sales went down, so they're looking at the Fenties and it's another company they're competing with directly or whatever.
We were looking at this tweet a couple of days ago of Victoria's Secret back in the 90s, and they were the shit.
They was
so
killing.
sexy. Like, oh my gosh. And now it's just some whack shit.
They was killing the butterflies.
Hell
it's not whack. It's still supportive.
It's whack for the price.
Oh, for the price. That I will say.
It's
Savage
whack for
got
the price.
Fenty got it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they got it on the price.
Yeah, I mean, like it is what it is.
But then I saw someone else making a comment about it's putting an eye on the companies that are just doing certain things just for the dollar.
Yeah.
They don't really believe in those things.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Virginia Beach school bus driver faces felony charge. Felony child porn, other charges. What?
Wait, what?
This ain't what I thought it was.
What?
You put this in the notes.
No, I did not put that in the notes.
I didn't put this in here.
I don't want to read that
Virginia
at
Beach
all.
school bus driver has been fired and is facing 5 counts of possession of child pornography as well as you know what I thought this was? Probably?
Yeah, I know what you thought it was.
Yeah,
maybe it is the same one. Maybe he was also charged with that.
Yeah, parent went through the phone reportedly. Ms. Mike.
Oh,
this is the
it's
person.
The same guy. That's fucked up.
Nasty motherfucker.
You didn't know about the porn part.
Yeah,
you
I
just
thought
knew about
he was just
him.
a drug dealer.
Yeah, there was a report about this guy selling drugs or something like that, like to the kids. Why you look at me like that?
Nah, I was just thinking, before I knew he was a nasty motherfucker.
And now I gotta fight these niggas.
I was just thinking, he just needed a raise and he had to do what he had to do to supplement his income.
But now fuck this nigga.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck that. That's
all right.
Nah.
Let's go to another bus driver.
I'm kind of mad. Yeah.
In New York City, this bus driver got suspended, I think, or fired from drinking a White Claw on the job. Now here's the caveat. Usually I'd be like, yo, fuck them. They putting our children in danger. But she was partially blind and couldn't see or something like that. So she couldn't read that it had alcohol content. She thought it was just a sports drink or energy drink.
Okay. Why the fuck is she partially blind driving my baby on the school bus?
Maybe it wasn't partially blind. Hold on. Faces charge, student home. Hannah explains she mistakenly grabbed the White Claw thinking it was a regular fruit flavored seltzer due to her difficulty in tasting. My bad. She couldn't taste because of chemotherapy treatments.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah. It wasn't blindness. It was taste.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So because she had chemotherapy treatments, she couldn't taste the alcohol in it. And I know that could be true.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah,
no, now that's fucking horrible because she probably just wanted to keep that job to make some money.
Hell
like,
yeah.
wow, man, that's fucked
But
up.
she must have been blind if she couldn't read because it say it right there, alcohol contents.
Well, maybe she never had a White Claw. And
True. She just grabbed it. Yeah, and I get that.
And it looks like the shape. Damn, that's fucked up.
But here it goes. Why didn't they card her at the register? If they would have carded her at the register, then she would have known.
Oh, that's back to them. That is because it don't matter how old you look, you're supposed to get the card.
Hey, listen.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah,
look how we brought it back. Fuck those niggas.
Thought this was really cool. They are building a Nerf themed action park.
I feel like I saw that.
A couple of them.
I think
actually.
I told you that.
The first one is open up by late 2024 in Paramus, New Jersey.
I feel like I told you that when we were
in Tennessee,
out of town somewhere.
Yeah, and I was super fucking excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think that's the coolest thing ever.
Now,
I'm going.
I would love to go to that shit. To be honest,
goddamn right. Fuck this report. According to a new study, the New York accent has been ranked the #1 least attractive accent in the world. The fucking world? Really?
Nah, I've heard some, but I'm not
world.
I'm not going to isolate nobody in the countries that listen to us.
Now I'm not going to lie.
I'm gonna just say
I'm not going to lie.
Maybe I just like your voice a lot.
No, I'm not going to lie.
You think my that my voice is ugly?
Nah. It's just dark.
It's not.
That shit has a smoke tint.
So like I've gotten to a place where I'm trying to pull back on my accent.
Oh.
Like sometimes I feel like I sound way too country, so I've pulled back and I feel like it's ugly. But you're not telling me it's not ugly.
Nah, it's fine. I ain't hear you pull back, so I don't know.
You think I still sound country?
Yeah.
Really?
Hell yeah.
I don't feel like that.
Hey, nobody feels like that when they talk.
Talk.
People in Baltimore think they talk regular.
No, they don't.
Shout out to Baltimore listeners.
No,
man.
y'all don't. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. I just spit. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing.
Oh man, Baltimore. How we told to say
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Yeah. First ever hotel in space is set to open in 2027. You rich motherfuckers.
I'm not going there.
You rich motherfuckers.
I'm not doing that.
Also, NASA plans on building homes on the moon by 2024.
Does that mean people can stay there though?
Yeah.
Or they just building the homes to say that they can do that?
That's where you put your parents when you tired of them. Go to the moon.
No, my daddy not going to the moon.
You ain't gonna tell him. I said when you tired of him.
That nigga, it's not country enough on the moon. He is not going there.
He would be pissed.
Ain't no plants.
He can't plant. Yeah, he can't plant nothing.
You gonna tell me I ain't got no garden up there? Oh no, I'm not doing this.
Beyonce Renaissance World Tour grossed $592.4 million across 56 shows, making it the highest grossing female tour in history.
That makes sense.
Yes,
makes
Beyonce.
sense. Hey,
I'm gonna save the rest of these because we got to get out of here soon. It's a lot of these shits.
It's a lot of topics. We can roll some of these over to Patreon.
Yeah. Or just until next week.
Okay.
What are we watching? We never told them that we watched this trash ass movie on Hulu called Sweetwater.
Oh, that movie was trash.
Oh my gosh. And we sat and watched that shit. Oh my gosh.
I kept saying, why are we not turning this off? And you were just invested in that trash ass movie.
I feel like this should have been on Tubi, but it made it to Hulu for some reason.
The budget was big. It had Jeremy Piven in it. Yeah. And
we couldn't figure out why. This is how I should have known it was
Richard
trash.
Dreyfuss was in it too.
This is how I should have known it was trash though. What? Because Jeremy Piven hasn't been anything since he got in trouble.
Yeah,
he's been doing stand up.
He picking up the bottom of the. Yeah. But Richard Dreyfuss ain't do shit, did he?
I mean,
not Mr. Holland.
I don't know. Mr. Holland might have been.
I don't think he did shit.
I don't know.
Damn, that movie was trash.
Yeah. You gonna give a long fucking soliloquy about this? Do you want to talk about it? Yes or no? We ain't got much time.
Why?
because of the time.
What you mean? It's just I watched Love Is Blind, and somebody asked me to talk about it, so I have to talk about it. Okay. I finished Love Is Blind, and I'm trying to in my head differentiate between Love Is Blind and The Ultimatum because I'm late on The Ultimatum, but I just finished that, and some of them people is trash. But on Love Is Blind, I've come to the conclusion that yes, I think that Lydia is not as trash of a person as some people are thinking that she is, because I know people that are like that are just that fucking happy, and they're or completely unaware of when they're talking too much. And I felt like she was kind of unaware at some of the information she was giving Aaliyah. Like, I felt like she didn't realize, like she couldn't read that it was too much. I felt like she was just like, oh, now that you know, let me tell you these things about him. I don't know. I don't know her. Milton is the shining star of the whole fucking show. Because first of all, he reminds me of like a relative, which I think is hilarious. He doesn't, like, I always say most like young, tall black men remind me of my little brother, but he has like a very family element to him, and he's super smart. He was the most mature one on the whole fucking cast. But I'm glad that it's going well for them. I think I read something that they're living apart separately because he's getting his MBA, or like this is his second master's, some shit. I don't know what it was, but yeah. So there's that. Who else? I feel bad about Izzy. I really need to know this nigga's credit score, because that was the thing that was like getting him in most of the shit. I feel bad for him a little bit though, because I'm like, if that's the only thing, then like, I don't know. Like, it had to be some shit or his credit score got to be crazy. It got to be like 3. Like, it got to be something crazy for it to be that big of a conversation. But I do understand, oh, girl had money. I get it. You getting married, you joining and all the other shit. Boom, boom, whatever. I feel bad for Aaliyah. I feel because she got a horrible fucking like hand in this whole thing. Like, this was not her fault. She also looked gorgeous on the fucking reunion. And I think the other girl's name was Taylor, I believe. JP, he probably a little racist. I feel it in my bones. I don't know what it is. It could be the red, white, and blue as his favorite colors. Not saying anything's wrong with America. I get it. Whatever. It's not that, but it's just the way that some of the shit came off. I was like, I don't know, something feels a little off. Nothing against, Republicans and like, do your thing, America. I get it. We all here. I get it. Whatever. It's not that. But some seem a little different about him. I don't know what it is. And I ain't like the way he was playing old girl. Like, she's completely fucking fake because she puts on makeup like everybody else puts on makeup. Did he think she was coming on a show and not gonna put on makeup on a television show? But also it defeated the purpose of the experiment because it's about what you're like on the inside, not what you look like. So there's that. Who else? I know I'm missing some shit. I also heard there were other stories about people that went to the altar, like 2 of them, but one of them, they didn't play the story because the dude treated the girl so bad that they didn't want her to relive it, which is fucked up because they relived that whole shit with Uche and Lydia and Aaliyah and whatever. Also, kind of fuck Uche because I felt bad for him at first, but as I saw the way that he approached, like when Lydia was trying to get out the conversation and he was still bringing the shit up, like he was like, no, you need to sit here and we need to talk about this also. But my man is here, like my fiance is here. Get the fuck away from me. I'm not doing this. Like, I don't need to be here. Look, I'm just rambling. But if you've seen Love, I have my opinions, but this whole season altogether was trash. So hopefully it's better next year. I think they need to do one in like Florida or some shit like that. Like, they do them in different cities. This one was based out of Houston, but they got to do something where like, some shit go down. I don't know why I think Florida is that place. Because Florida is that place. Or the Bronx. Just in the Bronx? That would be dope. It's a little too small, I think. Okay. Well, maybe too small. Not small, but like, chill out. I don't know why. I forgot Houston is a city. I was thinking Texas, so I was thinking the state of New York. Forget it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I watched that. But again, I watched Ultimatum, and that's, I don't know. There's too much shit with that, and I don't feel like remembering all of it. But have I watched anything else? I've been watching The Voice, but I'm not going to talk about it because I watched it without him on accident, and he doesn't want me to talk about it. But they got some good teams. Reba's still a little boring, but I love her.
Fuck Reba.
I love her spirit. Stop saying that.
I can't
Stop
say that.
saying fuck these legends. They legends out here.
Fuck Reba. Fuck.
No, we was
Smokey
in Vegas.
Robinson.
No, hold on,
He
hold
had
on.
he had a tiny desk, and that shit was trash, and I didn't even watch it.
Y'all, that clip they released of that Smokey.
Oh
Look,
my gosh, yo, old people.
I didn't
stop singing.
I did stop.
Except for my man's.
Who? Charlie Wilson.
Charlie fucking
What about
Wilson.
Patti LaBelle?
Patti LaBelle. Patty can still sing.
Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight can still sing her ass off.
Yeah, it's a lot of them, baby. You can't. It's not just
Half
everybody.
of y'all old people need to chill. And Stevie, we coming for you, nigga.
Hey, ain't nobody coming for Stevie. Chill out. Chill out. Don't nobody play this for Stevie. Don't nobody play it. Please. We are not coming for Stevie. For years, I thought Stevie was my daddy when I didn't know mine. But
damn.
No, nobody's coming for Stevie.
Stevie be off.
No. You're not talking about nobody that wrote Ass. You're not talking about him. That's one of the greatest songs in the world.
Ass?
Yeah, Ass.
Oh, listen, he's a great songwriter. He can still write songs.
All right, that's enough.
He
That's
can still
enough.
play.
That's enough.
But his voice,
that's enough.
That should be needed
no,
tuning.
Oh my God. No, you're not doing this. Not about Stevie.
And it's so weird because he be running
not
off
too
key.
much. Not too much off Stevie. Like don't do that. We in Vegas. We going up an escalator. I see a picture of Lionel Richie. This nigga, fuck Lionel Richie. Loud as fuck on the escalator. If you don't shut up, shut up. Stop talking. Stop.
Yo.
Everybody looking around like, I was like, oh my God, shut up. I was so mad. Like, don't just say that. He got a residency in Vegas.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Fuck Lionel Richie.
I love you, Lionel Richie. I told you, I don't know why you don't like Lionel Richie, because All Night Long seems like it would be your shit. That's such a you song. That song has you written all over it.
Yo.
That's your shit for real.
I don't know why I don't like him. Bro.
I don't know either.
It's in my heart.
You didn't like him on American Idol. You was like, I don't like these critiques. Like, oh, fuck this shit.
You know what? He reminds me of goddamn fucking not Elijah. That fucking basketball player.
I don't know.
He reminded me of him. He played on the Pistons back in the day, Bad Boy Pistons. Anyway, he reminded me of him. Fuck him too.
Okay.
Y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about.
Are you ready? Are you done? Because I don't want to do this anymore.
Maybe I gotta meet these people.
Maybe no, because when you meet him, I'm gonna be like, he said, "Fuck you."
You goddamn right. I said, "Fuck you." Now make me change my mind.
As soon as I walk up on him, I'm gonna play the clip.
You know what I mean? Even though I'm gonna be having some songs, man.
He got mad. He's
some of his beat cuts.
He got mad
cuts.
songs.
Yeah, man. Fuck him. Listener question. So I just moved into my new apartment. For the last week, I've heard my upstairs neighbors fucking frequent enough that I'm getting annoyed by it. Not in the matter of I'm not getting pussy, but it's timing of the matter. It's been 5 a.m., 9 p.m., 2 a.m., kind of random like that. And a couple of times it was the night before and morning after. I just want to know, what would you do if we're caught in a situation like that? Probably by the time you'll read this, I've called a couple of my partners over and gotten my revenge, but I just want to hear what you guys would do. P.S. I think they have 2 kids, young Tyler, and I think an infant. Well, this is what I would do. Back in the day, I used to, when I lived in the Bronx, we lived under somebody, and they would always be making noise, and we would take the broom, take the broom and hit the ceiling so that they would know, shut the fuck up. So what I would do is I would hit the wall while I was fucking.
So I'm reading the times and it says 5 a.m., 9 p.m., and 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have 2 kids that are young, those are probably the times where they sleep. So this is the times that they have time to fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They trying to work around schedules.
Shut the fuck up.
But they trying to work around schedules.
Shut the fuck up.
So that's how you feel?
You got to shut the fuck up.
But you want to have sex when you get the time to have sex.
Yeah, don't wake up your kids, so shut the fuck up.
What if they know the kids are not waking up? That's why they fucking.
Well, what kind of drugs are you giving these kids not to wake up?
Kids be sleep, baby. We fuck all the time. Kids be sleep.
You right.
What you mean?
But we be shutting the fuck up.
Well, maybe it's the bed. Maybe it's the bed hitting that's making the noise, and you can hear it underneath there. Maybe it's not them screaming. I mean, you just might have to find another place to stay. You know, parents gotta prioritize sex.
This is what you do: you go to the door and you knock on it politely, and you say, "Excuse me, ma'am and sir, your sexual noises are really offending me. So unless you want me to join in, I suggest that you shut the fuck up."
I think when you go and you address it to them, they'll be embarrassed. And they may try to quiet it down, but also like
try to join in.
I was just saying, I mean, just if they got 2 kids, sympathize with them. You know, they got to do it when they got the time to do it.
I get it.
Other than that, during the day, they busy being parents. They don't have time to fuck.
Why you up at 2 a.m., 5 a.m., and 9 p.m.? I want to know that. What you doing up?
But that's what I'm saying. It might be so loud that it's waking him up.
Yeah. So go join because...
Baby, you got to stop telling people to do that.
Why?
That's not everybody's thing.
You don't know what their thing is. You just know they like to fuck.
Okay.
So you just tell them, hey, if you want to keep me up, you might as well keep me up.
All right. And that is where we end this episode.
We had fun with y'all today. Don't forget to join the Patreon. We got some great stuff up there.
Get the tickets for the tour.
Oh, get those tickets, man. And then we have sex.com.
Next week we're in Denver and Buffalo, but everything is on sale now.
Definitely, except for Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach is December 10th, but that's not on sale. Probably be on sale next week.
Bookmark that though.
Hell yeah. So with that being said, and then we had sex, and so should you.
Thanks for listening.